Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the South Alabama Jaguars. The Jaguars will get us started with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Tulsa's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Tulsa wasting no time. Back to throw, it's Miles. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. A lot of urgency for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feet. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
A first down for the offense. Running to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Miles. Quickly complete. And the ball's on the ground. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession Turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Gonna try to get it himself. And stampeding through the defense. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They give it to him again. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars! What a catch and run for 6. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Shashevskyville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the air, it's Miles. He's got his man. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Tulsa wasting no time. Defense in press coverage. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He'll just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Smashes through. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
And he's running in the open. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Alabama.
how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Tulsa, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, Jaguars! And once he got loose, it was all over.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. You might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We will get another look at this Tulsa offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Now, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
Tulsa wasting no time.
On the play.
Back to pass, it's Miles. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He's going to pass. The short hands, it's Morton. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
He's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for Tulsa.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the 1st down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Wants to throw on first down. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, South Alabama. The AT unit on the field. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own.
35, Tulsa.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Tulsa wasting no time.
Brings up 3rd down.
Scanning the field, it's Miles. The throw to the outside is complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first progression.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working, and he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Feeling some heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, giving up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Just steamrolling the defense. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Wilkins. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
On 3rd down, going up top. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some
afterburners coming. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over UAB. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Trying play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking for a crease to the left. Showing off the arms. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Miles. Got his man to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. Makes the catch on the left. Nothing but green ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, gave the defender the business. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert third down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Got a lot of running room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Marshall. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Hands it off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And they fake it. He wants to throw. And it works. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're just about ready to kick it away.
56, Tulsa.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Miles. He looks that one in nicely. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 450 yards in the ball game. This dude has been on point.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably I'm going to need these runs. I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Morton. Fakes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Give to the back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. They'll try the run. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
56, Tulsa.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many